Hi there. I'm Ron Juckett, and the Retro Sports Network presents Pro Football 1980, a replay today from Three River Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The defending NFL champion Pittsburgh Steelers against their biggest rivals from the era, the Houston Oilers. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Houston. It's a big difference for Houston this year at quarterback as they start the 1980s. Kenny Stabler has come over from Oakland via a trade for Dan Pastorini as the Oilers hope to get past the Steelers and into a Super Bowl. The lineup around Stabler, the running backs, Earl Campbell, this is his banner year in real life, 1,900-plus yards. Tim Wilson is the other running back. The two wide receivers, Mike Renfro and Billy White Shoes Johnson. The tight end, Mike Barber, he's their leading receiver. We told you Kenny Stabler is the quarterback. The tackles, Leon Gray and Morris Towns. The guards, Ed Fisher and Bob Young. And Carl Mock will be the center. Defensively for Houston, they play a 4-3. Alvin Bethea and Andy Doris are your defensive ends. Ken Kennard and Mike Stensrud are your defensive tackles. The outside linebackers, Robert Brazell, one of the best in the game. Ted Washington is the other. Greg Bingham fills up the inside linebacker gap. Your corners, Greg Stemrick and J.C. Wilson. And the safeties, Vernon Perry and Mike Reinfeldt. After dominating the 70s, this would kind of be an off decade for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but we didn't know that yet. They came off beating the Rams in Super Bowl 15, and this is a lineup that they'll field on opening day. Franco Harris and Rocky Bleier are your running backs. Jim Smith and Lynn Swan, the wide receivers. Must be John Stallworth is hurt for this. Benny Cunningham, the tight end. Terry Bradshaw, the lovable goof at quarterback. The tackles, Larry Brown and Ted Peterson. Tyrone McGriff and Ray Penny are your guards. And Mike Webster, the all-world center. Defensively, they're still the Pittsburgh Steelers. They play a 4-3. L.C. Greenwood and John Banaszak are your defensive ends. The defensive tackles, Bean, Joe Green, and Steve Furness. The linebackers, outside, Jack Ham and Robin Cole. On the inside, Jack Lambert. Ouch. The corners, Mel Blount and Ron Johnson. And the safeties, Donnie Shell and Mike Wagner. Now, we've played the rest of Week 1 already, so let's give you those scores. We'll give you more detail in the second video after the game. Dallas beat Washington 31-14. Buffalo down Miami 30-24. The Colts beat the Jets 30-24. Cleveland 23, New England 10. Oakland 17, Kansas City 7. Upset Denver 24, Philadelphia 17. San Francisco 30, New Orleans 27. The Chargers beat the Seahawks 29-26. The Rams, who you'll see next week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, stomped the Detroit Lions 49-28. And must have been a good game in Minnesota. They beat Atlanta 38-35. Tampa and Cincinnati, not all over, 37-34. The Giants beat the Cardinals 24-17, and the Bears over the Packers 36-10. More details on that after the game. So get set for the first half of Pro Football 1980. Here we are, Three River Stadium on this first week of the 1980 season. The goal is, with this set of replays, is to replay the entire decade. We'll play one game per week until we get to the playoffs, and then I'll figure out how we're going to do that. The first week is always going to be the real defending Super Bowl champion, and then the second week will always be the loser of the Super Bowl. And then the other 14 weeks will be the best matchups that we can find, and it was a pretty good one this week, as this is a replay of the 1978 and 79 AFC Championship games between the Houston Oilers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The weather, which you can't see, is terrible. It's heavy rain. It's 61 degrees. Pittsburgh won the toss. They are the Black Blobs, and they will receive. Pollard is deep. Anderson and Hawthorne stand at the 15 short. I'm coaching both offenses for this, okay? So no bias either way. Not a huge defensive caller. No offenses and no fatigue. We'll try to rotate people in as necessary, but I'm coaching both offenses and no fatigue. So Houston in the white, and I'm sure blue numbers. We get ready to kick it off. And the season's underway. The ball is taken at the 10 to the 20-yard line, 25. Good return to the 30, 35-yard line before stop. Larry Frisch with a kick, and Tony Frisch with a kick. Pardon me. Pollard had it at the 9, and he took it out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So Pittsburgh sets up on their own 35 to start the game. Harris and Blyer, the running back. Smith and Swan, the wide receivers. Cunningham, the tight end. We go off tackle left to Harris. He gets to the line of scrimmage and to the 40-yard line before he's hit. Kennard nailed him at the 41-yard line. So 2nd down and 4, gain of 6 for Pittsburgh in the rain. Sweep right to Blyer as my call, and it gets to about the 43-yard line before Washington, the outside linebacker, knocks him down. Defensively, the best players for the Oilers, Brazel is a 9 out of 10, Stemerick is a 9 out of 10, and their corners, or their safeties rather, are 9 out of 10. We can do 3 wide and 4 wide. 3rd down and 2, we're going to do another run play here. They blitz, we're going to do a trap left for Harris, and Franco gets the 1st down, a gain of 2. Bingham on the stop, 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh on their own 45. Medium hitch to Swan is the call. He looks for Swan, and he's got it. Gets down to the 35-yard line before being hit by Bingham. However, Cunningham got hurt on the play, and so Grossman is the tight end. So 1st and 10, clock stopped, by the way, and the computer says he's doubtful. 1st and 10 for the Steelers on the Houston 35-yard line. Off tackle right to Blyer is the call. Gets across the line of scrimmage to the 30-yard line, where he's hit by Stensrud for a gain of 5. So 2nd down and 5. Pittsburgh moving the ball rather well. They are working right to left, and they will do that in all 4 quarters. It does not switch. This is Action PC Football 16, and it does not switch per quarter. They'll either be with the wind as they are now or against the wind. Bradshaw's going to go look for Smith in the end zone on 2nd and 5. That's 86 in the bottom of the screen. The pass is down, and he's got it, and it's a touchdown. How about that? A 31% chance of making it. He found him at the 5-yard line, and he walks in the end zone for 6. So that's how this one starts. And so here comes the extra point. It is up. It is good. It is Matt Barr with the extra point. And so with 11:50 to go in the first quarter, the Steelers lead the Oilers 7-0. Roaches is that OUC about the 8-yard line. Groth and Barber stand at about the 16-yard line. So Barr will kick it off. And we're going to return it from 3 yards deep in the end zone. And it's to the 5, 10, and he's going to get stopped before the 20. Oof. Stopped at the 12 by Woodruff for a gain of 15. So that's where this one starts. The ratings you see by the Oilers are receiving ratings. Campbell's better than a 2. So Campbell, Wilson, Renfro and Johnson, the wide receivers. Barber is the best of the receivers. He was their leading catcher. Gray is a 10 tackle, and everyone else is 6s and 7s. Defensively for the Steelers, Cole was not that great, but Ham is a 9, Jack Lambert is a 10, and Donnie Shell is a 10. Everyone else is kind of okay. Off tackle left to Campbell. He gets to the 15. He gets to the 18, where he is stopped by Lambert after a gain of 6. Furness had the wind knocked out of him. He should be back. Ken Stabler was brought in for one reason and one reason only. They were kind of tired. Well, two reasons, I guess. They were kind of tired of his act in Oakland, but he could beat the Steelers. He was home. And try medium cross to Renfro, number 82. Over the middle, Renfro has it. Gain of 9, first down, and 10 from the 27-yard line. Stabler was a much better quarterback than Pastorini ever was. Houston was a wild card team in real life this year. Lost to the Raiders at home, 27-7 in the wild card game. Sweep left to Campbell. Campbell gets to the 29-yard line and stopped by Lambert after a gain of 2, second down and 8. Pittsburgh, after winning the last 2 Super Bowls, didn't even make the playoffs this year. They finished 3rd behind the Cardiac Kids of Cleveland and the Oilers. Top tackle right to Wilson. Gets across the line to the 30 to the 32-yard line before he's hit by Cole. But there's a flag on the play.
Offsides. Defense. Number 75, 5-yard penalty.
Mean Joe Green jumped, and so it was a free play. Second down and 3 for Houston from their own 34. 10:01 to go, first quarter. We're going to pitch right to Wilson. See if we can get the first down. He will lose a yard. For no gain. Cole hit him out just before he went out of bounds. So third down and 3. 9:55, first quarter. Trap left to Campbell. Does he get the first down? Yes, he does. He gets across the 40. So it's a gain of 7. L.C. Greenwood on the stop. Furness is back for Pittsburgh. First and 10 from their own 41. Going to try a slant to Barber. Stabler has time. Overthrows Barber, though. Second down and 10. Campbell, if you don't remember, just ran over people. That's what he did. Just simply was a bowling ball with legs. And we'll try him on the dive. He gets across the 40, but not much more. Joe Green on the stop for a loss of 1. So that didn't work. It'll be third down and 11 from the 40. Houston will go 3 wide here. Burrow, the other receiver. Rob Carpenter is the running back out of the set. I'm going to try a screen to him. So Stabler looks for Carpenter. Has him at the 35. Gets to the 40 to the 46-yard line. But he is hit by Shell and knocked down. Fourth down and 5. White Shoes Johnson is injured. He'll leave. He should be out the next Pittsburgh series, so they're going to punt. The Oilers will have to punt from their own 46. Cliff Parsley will do the punting, and we'll punt it deep. Bell, the return man for Pittsburgh. Standing on his 10, and it gets inside the 15, and we're going to fair catch that one. At the... Ooh, does he... Is it a fumble? No, rolls dead. At the 15-yard line for a 39-yard punt. So 39-yard gross on the punt, 7:59 to go. The Steelers get the ball back here in the first quarter with a 7-0 lead. And so we're going to try another pass to Jim Smith. Going to try a short slant. Bradshaw to throw, but has time. Smith doesn't, but it's deflected by Reinfeldt.
Pass interference, defense. Number 27, 10-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Well, Stemrick just kind of held him a little too long, so they called the pass interference play, and so Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25. While there is not fatigue turned on, Sidney Thornton and Rocky Blyer were tied with 78 carries. So Thornton and Blyer will alternate series. And he'll get it on the right trap here on 1st and 10. Gets across the 25 to the 29-yard line, a gain of 4 before Washington makes the hit. 2nd down and 6 for the Steelers as they work from right to left. Trap left to Harris. He gets to the 30-yard line, but not much more than that, as Perry knocks him down at the 31. It'll be 3rd down and 4. We'll work the screen to Thornton on 3rd and 4. He finds him. 1st down and more, the 41-yard line, before Bingham made the stop. Brazil could not make the tackle. And it'll be 1st and 10 there. Bradshaw 3 for 3 for 60 yards so far this afternoon. Off tackle left to Harris, the call. Harris does not get back to the line of scrimmage. Bingham stops him out at the 40 for a loss of 1. Going to go sweep left to Thornton. He goes to the near side of the field. Gets across the 40 to the 44-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds by Elvin Bethea.
Offense, number 66, 10-yard penalty.
Oh, but a flag will bring that back, and Chuck Noll will not be happy. So 2nd and 21 now from their own 30. Going to pitch right to Harris. So here comes the pitch. He gets across the 30. But is stopped at the 33. It'll be 3rd down and 18. White Shoes Johnson back for Houston once they get the football back. So Pittsburgh will go 3 wide here. Harris the setback. Let's see what we can find for Bill on the pass plays. Going medium cross to Theo Bell. The throw, and it's intercepted by Perry at the Houston 46. So the drive ends with a turnover. 4:07 to go first quarter. Pittsburgh 7, Houston nothing. Going to pitch it left to Campbell to start the drive. He gets to the line of scrimmage and not much more. Elsie Greenwood with a stop after a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Sabler going to throw his medium slant to White Shoes Johnson. Instead throws it over the middle. Oh, it was. It's a gain of 6. 3rd down and 3 for the Oilers. Inside Pittsburgh territory. It is raining. It's raining pretty hard here. Off tackle right to Campbell. Just rolls right ahead, but cannot get the first down. A gain of 1. Furness with the stop. And it'll be 4th down and 2. Campbell 6 carries in the first quarter for 16 yards. Franco Harris has the same thing. Stabler 3 for 4 for 21. I guess we're going to punt here. And so Clint Parsley is back to punt. Steelers will let this roll, hoping it goes into the end zone. It's going to go inside the 5, but it's not. It is left for touch by Houston at the 2-yard line. So it's a 44-yard punt, and that's where this drive starts on the Pittsburgh 2. So Rocky Blyer in to start this drive. And we'll go off tackle left to Franco Harris. He gets to the 5-yard line or the 6 before he's hit. He gets to the 6. It's a gain of 4 before Davis knocked him down. 2nd down and 6. Bradshaw should have room to throw now if he so chooses. Off tackle right to Blyer, and we'll stick with that call. He gets across the 5 to the 10-yard line. Brazil knocks him down after a gain of 4. 3rd down and 2 for the Steelers. Going to do the dive to Harris to get the 1st down. Does he get it? He does get it. It's a gain of 4 before Perry can knock him down. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. After 1, the Steelers 7, the Oilers nothing. So Pittsburgh is 95 net yards, Houston 37. Gonna try a slant to Swan. He throws, and it's a flag on the play.
Offense, number 66.
Well, he dropped it. But there was a flag. But the worst part was offensive holding. So there we'll go back to the Pittsburgh 7, and we'll do it again. This time we 1st down and 17. Trap right to Blyer on the 1st and 17 play from the 7-yard line. Blyer doesn't even get to the 10. They stop him at the 9-yard line, a gain of 2. Baker with the hit, and Louis 2nd down and 15. Going to go a screen pass to Harris. He does not have it. It's incomplete, so it'll be 3rd and 15 from the Pittsburgh 9. They'll go 3 wide. I'm going to try a medium fly pass to Bell. He has time. He's intercepted by number 28. That is Tatum. He has it at the 25. He knocked it down to the 19, and so that's the 2nd interception from that Bradshaw has thrown, and Houston is in business at the Pittsburgh 19. Stabler wants a 1-play drive over it, but won't get it. Threw it away.
Holding. Defense, number 31.
Oh my goodness!
Penalty, automatic, 1st down.
Well, he wanted the medium fly pass to Barber for the touchdown. He wanted it to be a 1-play drive. He was rushed. He threw it away, but Art Shell held on the play, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 14. Or Donnie Shell, not Art Shell. What a mistake by the Steelers. Off tackle right for Campbell. Gets it across the 15 to the 14-yard line, where he is hit by Furness for no gain. So 7 carries for Campbell, 16 yards. Gonna try a medium slant to Barber. Throws it over the middle. Campbell checked down low, and he gets a gain of 7 on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 from the Pittsburgh 7. Oilers certainly in field goal range here. They're probably gonna run it. Stabler now 4 for 5 for 28 yards. Off tackle left is the call. Campbell. He gets the first down and more. He's going to score a gain of 5 and a touchdown. So here comes Tony Frisch to kick the extra point. And it is good. So with 12 to go in the half, it is Pittsburgh 7, Houston 7. And the Pittsburgh will about to get the kickoff back. So the turnover cost them 7 points. So Pollard stands on his 8-yard line as Tony Frisch kicks it away. Pollard from the 5 to the 10 to the 20, 26-yard line before he's hit by Green, a 22-yard return. Thornton in for Blyer, and he's the one that will get the carry on the trap right. Gets it across to the 26, and it's a fumble. Who picks it up? I believe Pittsburgh has it. Thornton has it. Yes, he gets a gain of 1 on the play. Baker knocked it out, and Thornton picked it back up. So 2nd down and 9 for Pittsburgh from their own 27, and they dodge a huge bullet here. We're going to go Harris on the left off tackle. He gets to the 30-yard line before being hit by Davis, a gain of 3. 3rd down and 6. Harris already has 9 carries for 27. Going to try medium hitch to Swan. Bradshaw has time, and Swan has it go right through his hands, incomplete. 4th and 6. Stensrud is shaken up. His return is probable. And so the Oiler defense has stiffened here. And after the touchdown, Pittsburgh hasn't really been able to move the football. Craig Colquitt is your punter. He's going to punt it deep into the wind. Roaches is your returner deep. And the punt is away. Roaches at the 35. He gets to the 40, but there's a fumble. And McGriff pounces on it. And it's Pittsburgh football at the Houston 39. So a 7-yard return. Anderson made the stop, and McGriff made the recovery. So Houston has turned it over. 3rd turnover in the game all told. 2 for the Steelers and 1 for the Oilers. Thornton stays in. He takes a pitch to the right. And it's not a good call as he is tackled for a 5-yard loss by Baker. 2nd down and 15 for Houston. And Thornton will get it on the draw here. He gets across the 45 to the 40. 35-30. 1st down and more. 25 to the 20-yard line. A gain of 27 as Brazil knocks him out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So the draw play worked. And Pittsburgh is in business at the Houston 17-yard line. 9:36 to go in the first half. Medium cross to Grossman. Bradshaw, 30% chance of completion. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Harris on the left trap. And he gets across the line of scrimmage a little more down to the 11-yard line before Bingham makes a stop, a gain of 6. So the Steelers in position here to score. I'm going to try Harris in the flat. Not a good completion percentage, and that is actually tipped by Perry. So 4th and 4. Pittsburgh will have to settle for 3. Here comes Barr for the kick. From 28 yards away. An 82.7% chance of making this. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And with 8:31 to play in the first half, it's the Steelers 7, the Steelers 10, the Oilers 7. So Roach is again to return. The turnover gets Pittsburgh 3 points in the lead. Groth and Barber are the short men. It'll be Roach is at his 10-yard line of the 20. 25-30 to the 34 before Anderson makes a stop out of bounds. So 8:27 to go in the half. And the Oilers trail by 3. Stabler, by the way, 4 for 5 for 28 yards. After completing his first 3 passes, Bradshaw's now 3 for 9 for 60. Medium out for Barber. They want to see if they can spread the defense. He has all day. Incomplete. Donnie
Pass
Shell.
interference. Defense. Number 31. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Pass interference play. So, another penalty on Shell. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Houston 39. You can kind of understand why the Steelers went 8-7-1. They're looking a bit ragged this afternoon. Campbell off tackle left. Gets across to the 40 and no more. Lambert with a stop, a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Houston has not moved the ball well against the Steelers except for that one drive. Renfro on the medium slant. Stabler has time. Dumps it off to Wilson, a gain of 2. Blount on the play, 3rd down and 7. Now, I don't think what Stabler would have wanted to do, but he took what he had and moved the ball forward. About halfway through the second quarter now. And now we'll call that play for Renfro on the medium hitch. Renfro has it, a gain of 9. Shell on the stop, 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 49. So good play calling by Kenny Stabler, and he's hitting his men. 6 for 7 now for 39 yards. Campbell on a sweep to the near side of the field. Gets across midfield, but no more to the 49-yard line before being knocked out by Jack Ham. It's a gain of 1. 6:15 to play in the first half. Medium cross to Barber on 2nd and 9. He has time, but he has to check it down to Wilson, who gets 4 on the play before Ham can knock him down. A gain of 4, and the ball is now at the Pittsburgh 44 as we go under 6 minutes here in the first half. They're going to sweep it right to Wilson. See if they can catch him by surprise. Pittsburgh is not caused by surprise. Furness brings him down for no gain. But Jack Ham is hurt, and it's probably going to be it for the half for him. So 4th and 5, and you're kind of in no man's land here. So Parsley will do the sideline punt. And it goes out. Oh, that's a beauty. That goes out about what? The 3-yard line.
Offsides. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Oh, my goodness, but Houston was offside. Oh, wow. The ball would have been spotted at the Pittsburgh 3, and instead they get to repunt. So this will be the deep punt. Bell back to return it, and it will go in the end zone for a touchback. So it's a 49-yard gross, a 29-yard net. First and 10 from the Steelers from their own 20-yard line. 5:10 to play in the first half. They hold a 3-0 lead. Going to bring in Pollard or Blyer for Thornton here. Medium slant for Smith, but it is, what's the call? There's a fumble. Bradshaw was blitzed. Brazil knocked him down. The ball was loose. Brown had it. It's a loss of 2 on the play, so it didn't go anywhere. So the first, Houston's defense is just really playing really well right now. Pitch to the near side for Blyer. Gets, they like this, to the 20. 25-yard line. Does he get the first down? He does, and he gets across the 35-yard line before Jeff Brigham brought him down. A gain of 18. Well, that should give Pittsburgh some room here. Blyer, 5 carries, 31. I'll try medium slant to Grossman. 37% chance of having it. Throws it over. He's got it across midfield at the 40, 30, 25, 23-yard line. Perry knocks him down at the 22. It's a gain of 42. So the play call worked, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at the Houston 22-yard line. Gonna try a short pass in the flat to Blyer. He's got it. Gets across the 20. He gets a first down to the 11-yard line. So Bradshaw, who couldn't do anything for 2 drives, all of a sudden finds his mojo and is now 5 for 11 for 113. They can get a first down without a touchdown. The clock is stopped. 2:28 to go. Everyone has their timeouts. Off tackle left to Harris. He breaks across the line of scrimmage inside to the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. And Pittsburgh will take the 2-minute warning. With 2 minutes to go in the first half, it's the Steelers 10, the Oilers 7. I'm going to give it to Blyer off tackle right. And he is stopped at the 10-yard line for no gain. We will not call a timeout here. 3rd down and 8. Houston does not call a timeout. Gonna try a hitch for Smith in the end zone. Bradshaw has the time. Looks for his receiver. Checks it down to Harris, who scores a touchdown. So a 9-yard checkdown pass from Bradshaw to Harris gives the Steelers a 9-point lead. With 1:26 to go, here comes the extra point. Barr's kick misses. It's wide left. So 7 plays, 80 yards in about 4 minutes, 3:44. The Oilers will get the kick with 1:26 left. And let's see if this mixed extra point hurts Pittsburgh in the second half. There's no 2-point conversion in 1980. So Houston, it's still 2 scores either way. So here we go. It'll be Rocha standing on about his own 9-yard line. Retreats back to the goal line. Has it to the 10, 20. Stopped about the 30-yard line at the 28, and Moriarty a gain of 27. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Oilers at their own 28. They have all 3 timeouts and a minute 18 to operate. And they come out 3 wide. Renfro, Johnson, and Burrow with Barber, and Rob Carpenter, the setback. Screen pass to Carpenter is going to be the first call here. Let's see what they can get here. He's got the 25, gets to the 30, to the 36-yard line, a gain of 8. Medium to Barber. Yeah, that's that. Audible. Stabler doesn't do it. Throws it over to Barber, who has it. Shell with a stop, 31 seconds, pickup of 8. So Houston calls time with 31 seconds to go. Stabler now 9 of 10 for 59 yards. It's like a modern game here. Just check down. That's what the Steelers are giving him, and he's picking him apart. Problem is they've turned the ball over. So medium slant for Burrow is the call. Stabler throw is incomplete. We'll go to a second read in Johnson instead. And try a draw play to Carpenter to see what the Steelers do with it. To the 45-yard line and the 46. It gets 2 yards. It was supposed to get 2 yards. And on 3rd and 8, 19 seconds, Houston will call timeout again. So they'll have 1 left. We're going to throw a medium hitch to Johnson and see where that gets us. He dumps it off to Carpenter and gets the first down, but not much more. 13 seconds left. 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 46. You got to call a timeout. So we're going to go 4 wide with 1 tight end. So no setback. Renfro, Johnson, Burrow, and Smith with Barber. So I'm going to see what I can do to get. I'm going to go head out of bounds. And what are my options on a long fly? I'm going to go a long out. Burrow. That's what I'm going to go with here. 4 wide. Stabler throws down the field, and it's a catch by Barber at the 42. So there's 4 seconds left. Stabler's now 11 for 13 for 73 yards. The ball's in the Pittsburgh 40. Bomb for Johnson in the end zone. This will be the last play of the half. And it is incomplete to Renfro. And so that's the half. Houston will receive. And before we let you go on this first half of the video, I'll give you the box score. At the half, Pittsburgh 17, Houston 7. First quarter scoring was that 30-yard pass, improv pass from Bradshaw to Smith. Extra point was good. They led 7-0. Then Earl Campbell with a 7-yard touchdown run with 12:12 to go in the half. That made it 7-7. Matt Barr with the field goal made it 10-7. And then Bradshaw found Harris on a checkdown pass for 9 yards with 1:26. But Barr missed the extra point. That was the last scoring, so that's where we are, 16-7. Pittsburgh is 11 first half first downs. Houston is 8. Houston has run at 13 and thrown at 14. Pittsburgh has thrown at 12 and run at 20. Penalties 5 for 32 for Pittsburgh, 2 for 15 for Houston. Turnovers 2 for Pittsburgh, 1 for Houston. Stabler 11 for 14 for 73 yards and an 88 rating. Bradshaw 6 for 12. 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions with a rating of 86. Defensively, Donnie Shell has 5 tackles and a pass defense. Jeff Bingham has 6 tackles and a stuff. are the leaders for the Oilers. So that's what we have for you. That's the first half. Pittsburgh 16, Houston 7. Check part 2 for the second half of our Pro Football 80 Game of the Week.